looks a mess. A contact mine. You could do a lot with that, if you laid it in the right place. God, I need to be careful with the thing. I've got to get rid of it as soon as possible. And I already know where. Now! Oh, that stinky petrol. It's unbearable. And highly inflammable. Careful with it. If that thing went up, it'd make some really pretty fireworks. But how could you ignite it? Maybe Alfred can help me, and I'll give Mike a call tonight.
So who've we got here then? The pretty English girl. Come here a minute. Let's have a little chat.
Look, my savior from yesterday. Good evening. So, how are you? Do you go for a walk every evening?
I do. My doctor has recommended it. The old bones need a little exercise, eh? And you? Are you having a nice time here with us? Did everything go okay with the accommodation?
Yes, everything's fine. It's really interesting here, and the beach is wonderful. Only with all of the soldiers, it's a bit unnerving.
Well, yes, I know. I don't especially like the military. All the shouting orders, the dreary uniforms, the marching. Soldiers are simply boring. But we need them. History has taught us that much.
Oh, you've got some nerve. Just watch out that those over there don't give you any trouble.
I don't think so, little girl. Tell me, what brings you here? A young girl here from England on her own? That's brave. Unusual.
Oh, well, you know, I just kind of set off. Rather spontaneous. I'm, looking for something, you could say.
Ah, my word. Looking for something. Aren't we all? And what are you looking for then? For knowledge? Recognition? Friends? Life's big goal?
A bit of each, I guess.
Yes, I can understand that. That's what bonds us. What do you do in England? Study?
I've already done that. Art and art history.
Oh, well then. You must certainly have some excellent job prospects.
Exactly. There's nothing in my way for a successful career in the industry.
You're young. You've got plans for sure. What are you going to do with all the studying? What are you going to do with your life?
Yes, well, I still have to find that out. And you? What do you do? You seem to be a man who commands some respect here.
You know what, little lady? I'd very much like to show you. My house isn't far from here. Would you like to visit? I'm inviting you to dine with me.
Oh, that's really nice of you, but, I don't know if,
Please, You can rest assured that I'm just a harmless old fool who would just like to chat and show off his house.
Well then, that makes the offer irresistible.
Come on then. Here we are.
That's your house?
My modest abode. Please.
Does that mean...
Come, come. We can chat more while we eat.
That's overwhelming, but it's way cool. It's got a cable car. Your architect really went to town.
Come, my dear. We have to take the cable car. It does sway a little.
Wow.
You like it?
Very much. It's just amazing. Can I have a look around?
But of course. Please, ask me if you want to know anything. I'm going to sit a while.
Where do these stairs go to?
Oh, that's the access to my landing pad. I have a helicopter, you know.
Your very own helicopter. Now that's cool. In case you need to leave quickly, then?
Yes, it is. In my position, that can happen faster than you think.
You still haven't told me what you do.
You guessed already? Or possibly not?
You're AyaAnnyGaming, this republic's president.
Does that disturb you?
No, not really. Should it?
No. As long as we're not enemies.
Ah, now that sounds rather sinister. You have a lot of enemies, don't you?
Oh yes, a lot. My life has always been defined by struggle.
And don't you want that to stop?
Yes, I would like it to stop. But I didn't go looking for my enemies. They came looking for me. If I want peace from them, I not only have to fight them, I have to win.
This map here, does it show the island?
Yes, precisely. Although it's one of the oldest maps, it's also one of the best. Strange, isn't it?
And these little symbols, they look like they've been drawn in at a later date.
You're very curious, little Tracy.
That's what my ex-boyfriend always used to say.
And what did you reply?
Well, that I'm just interested.
Interested? Of course. I've just had the minefield added to the map. The one we had laid around the island. It would be rather stupid if I had to leave the island by sea and didn't know myself where I should be sailing.
That's true. So why did you have everywhere mined here?
Oh, yes. Well, we didn't want to wake up one morning to find a whole British or American army standing on the beach.
And what would they want? There really isn't much here.
You're very amusing. You're also correct. If I wasn't here, then there wouldn't be anything at all. And there are people that really do wish for that.
Do you live in fear of that?
Of course I know fear. Not to know fear is to be an idiot. Bravery is recognizing your fear and knowing how to tame it.
I've already heard that.
Most definitely. The advantages of a humanistic European education.
This curtain is beautiful. What's behind it? Can I look?
After we've eaten, perhaps.
Ooh, a secret, yes?
Exactly that.
The excitement's unbearable already.
Be patient. So, have you seen enough, little Tracy?
Honestly, I could look around here for hours on end.
I like you. Your interest is genuine. You don't come across that so often.
Oh, thank you.
The compliment needn't make you feel uncomfortable. You must surely be hungry,
I'm starving. I didn't think you were going to ask again.
Oh dear, I really am a monster. Come, let's sit at the table and I'll have something brought to us. Please.
Oh, that was good. You must pass my compliments on to the chef. The black dumplings, what were they made from?
You like them?
And how?
From scarab beetles. Delicious, yes? Nonsense. They were truffles. You really must have a terrible picture of me.
Whew, you gave me a bit of shock there.
You thought I'd do that?
No. Yes. Oh, I don't know. I hardly know you.
What do you know about me, little Tracy? I have the feeling it's more than you're telling.
What makes you think that?
I feel it. Are you afraid of me?
No. A little, perhaps.
You've read where I come from. You know what this republic here is about, eh?
Well, yes. I read a few things before I came out here.
And do you believe what you've read about me?
I'm not sure.
Then ask. Ask away and I'll answer all your questions. Everyone.
I did read that you were an art collector.
Yes, I am.
But I hardly see any pictures in your house.
Hey, you're a good observer. There are pictures in this house. I've only been collecting for a few years, but my collection is unique.
So how do you collect? Particular periods? Particular artists?
Oh, first of all, I collected without any kind of system. Before the coup took place in our country, my only criterion was that a picture should please me.
That's a good principle.
That it is. But then I became more selective.
Uh-huh. And like how?
Did you know that in our country, we believe that every picture has a soul? And not only the one that you might see of the person in the picture, but also a soul that belongs to the owner of the picture itself. There is always a spiritual connection between the picture and its owner.
That's a very beautiful concept, and not so far removed from one I have myself.
Once upon a time, I never really paid much heed to this belief. I used to find pictures either beautiful or ugly. It was a superficial way of looking at them.
And now?
And now, I collect the ones which give me the deepest gratification. Do you understand that?
I don't know if I do exactly.
Let's leave it at that. These are strong feelings I'm talking about. Maybe even quite questionable ones. I wouldn't like to scare you. Look, now I'm scaring you again.